The method of variation of parameters can be obtained using the following steps. Step 1. Write the auxiliary equation to get the roots. Step 2. Write the complementary function after getting the roots. Step 3. From a function, replace c of the complementary function with a. Step 4. Equations can be obtained by differentiating as many times as the degree of the differential equation. After each differentiation, set the sum of all the terms containing derivatives of the a's equal to 0, except in the case of the last differentiation when the sum is equal to r. Then equations obtained by setting the sums equal to 0 and r are the equations. Step 5. Solve the a sub 1 prime, a sub 2 prime, so on and so forth. Step 6. Obtain a sub 1, a sub 2, and so on and so forth by integration. Then, makukuha na natin yung differential equation. Given the examples d cubed plus t times y equals cosecant x, when first step is getting the roots, which is m cubed plus m equals to 0, m sub 1 equals to 0, m sub 2 equals positive negative I. So the complementary function is y complementary equals to c sub 1 plus c sub 2 cosine x plus c sub 3 sine x. Replacing c's by a's, we have y equals a sub 1 plus a sub 2 cosine x plus a sub 3 sine x. So after that, kukunin natin yung derivative nung complementary function na yan. Y first derivative noon is y prime equals negative a sub 2 sine x plus a 3 cos x plus a sub 1 prime plus a sub 2 prime cosine x plus a sub 3 prime sine x. Second derivative is y double prime equals negative a sub 2 cosine x minus a sub 3 sine x minus a sub 2 prime sine x plus a sub 3 prime cosine x. Third derivative is y triple prime equals to a sub 2 sine x minus a 3 cosine x minus a sub 2 prime cosine x minus a sub 3 prime sine x. Tapos ang magiging equation 1 natin is a sub 1 prime plus a sub 2 prime cosine x plus a sub 3 prime sine x. Then yung equation 2 natin is negative a sub 2 prime sine x plus a sub 3 prime cosine x equals to 0. Yung equation 2 na yun, nakuha natin dun sa y double prime sa second derivative. Yun sa equation 2 naman, dun natin nakuha sa first derivative. While equation 3 is makukuha natin dun sa third derivative sa pinakalas, which is negative a sub 2 prime cosine x minus a sub 3 prime sine x equals to cosecant x. Then add equation 1 and 3. When we add, cancel a sub 2 prime cosine x and a sub 3 prime sine x. Then matitira is a sub 1 prime equals to ln times cosecant x minus cotangent x. Then after makuha is multiply equation 2 by cosine x. Then equation 2, negative a sub 2 prime sine x plus a sub 3 prime cosine x equals to 0 times cosecant times cosine x equals to negative a sub 2 prime sine x cosine x plus a sub 3 prime cosine x squared. Then equation 3 by negative, multiply equation 3 by negative sine x. Magiging sagot niya is a sub 2 prime sine x cosine x plus a sub 3 prime sine squared x equals to negative cosecant sine x. Then add yung dalawang nakuha sagot na which is equation 2, magiging equation 4 natin yung sasagot sa multiply ng equation 2 times cosine x, equation 4 yon. Add natin yung equation 4 and equation 5. Ang magiging sagot is a sub 3 prime times cosine squared x plus sine squared x equals to negative 1. Since cosine squared x plus sine squared x equals to 1, therefore a sub 3 prime equals to negative 1, and integrating both sides yields a3 equals to negative x. Substitute a3 in equation 2. Negative a squared prime sine x plus negative cosine x equals to 0. Therefore, a sub 2 prime equals to negative cosine x over sine x. Therefore, a2 equals negative ln sine x. Kapag ni-replace natin yung a sub 3 and kapag na-replace natin yung a sub 1 prime, a sub 1 prime and a sub 2 prime dun sa equation, magiging general solution niya is y equals c sub 1 plus c sub 2 cosine x plus c sub 3 sine x plus ln cosecant x minus cotangent x minus cosecant x ln sine x minus x sine x. Yun yung magiging general solution niya. Second example is number 2. Y double prime minus y prime minus 2y equals e 2x. Kapag kinuha natin yung auxiliary equation niya is m squared minus m minus 2 equals to 0, which is m sub 1 equals to 2 and m sub 2 equals to negative 1. Then our complementary function is c sub 1 e of 2x plus c sub 2 e negative x. Replacing c's by a, y equals a e 2x plus b e negative x. Then derive natin siya ng dalawang beses dahil 2 degree yung equation natin. Naka 2 degree. Kaya dalawang beses natin siyang ide-derive. First derivative is y prime equals 2ae 2x minus be minus x plus a sub 1 plus a prime e 2x plus b prime e negative x. Second derivative, y double prime equals 4ae 2x plus b e negative x plus 2a prime e 2x minus b e negative x. Adding 1 and 2. A sub a prime e 2x plus b prime e negative x plus 2a prime e 2x minus b e negative x. Cancel yung b positive. Cancel yung plus b1 e negative x tsaka yung negative b e negative x. So magiging sagot is 3a prime e 2x equals to e 2x. So magiging a prime natin equals to 1 over 3 and a equals to 1 over 3x. Substitute a prime in equation 1. 1/3 e 2x plus b prime b e negative x equals to 0. Then kukunin natin yung value ni b prime equals to negative 1 over 3 e 3x. Then yung b equals to negative 1 over 9 e 3x. So ang magiging general solution natin is y equals c sub 1 e 2x plus c sub 2 e negative x plus 1 over 9 e 2x times 3x minus 1.
Guys, ito yung example natin. y double prime minus 9x equals x over e to the 3x. Yung auxiliary equation nito will be m2 minus 9 equals 0, and then m equals positive or negative 3. And then yung gagamitin natin ay c equals c1 e to the 3x plus c2 e to the negative 3x. Ito yung gagamitin natin later. And then yung y1 natin ay e to the 3x, and y2 natin will be e to the negative 3. Then kukunin natin yung w. Then run scheme tayo. Then e3x na dito naman sa kabila is negative 3x, and then 3x 3 over 3 e to the 3x and negative 3 e to the negative 3x. Then cross lang natin sila. Tapos yung equals nito will be negative 3 e to the 3x e negative 3x, then 3e 3x to the 3x e negative 3x. Then yung sagot natin will be negative 6. Yung w natin ay negative 6. And then kunin naman natin yung w1. W1 is 0 e negative 3x, and then x over e to the 3x, and then negative 3x over 2 3x. Cross lang uli natin, And then yung answer, ay yung ano niya, 0 minus x. And then e to the 3x. And then yung sagot ay negative x e to the 6x. Ito yung W1 natin. Then, hanapin natin yung W2. W2 natin ay W2 equals e to the 3x and 0 and 3e to the 3x and then x to the e over e 3 to the 3x. Cross lang natin ulit sila. And then xe. Multiply lang natin to is 3x. Zero equals x. Bali ang sagot natin or yung ano natin is W2 natin ay x. Compute na natin. Nakuha na natin lahat eh. Then magiging YC, yung YC natin na formula, and E 3x plus C2 E to the negative 3x. Ito yung gagamitin natin. And yung y natin, ano, y1 natin ay e to the 3x. And then y2 natin ay e negative, ay to the negative 3x. Ito, yan yung mga gagamitin natin. And then yung w natin will be negative 6. w1 will be negative xe to the negative 6x. And W2 natin will be x. Yan yung mga gamitin natin. Kunin muna natin yung YP o Y sub P. W ay hindi pala, mamaya pa natin yung ito lang yung formula na gagamitin natin later to get the final answer. Ito yung mamaya, later yan. Kunin muna natin yung U1. Ano ba yung U1? U1 prime. W equals negative x e to the 6x and then negative 6 then u negative 6 ay positive, magiging positive na siya. And then e to the 6x. And yung u1 natin is 1 over 6 derivative of x e to the negative 6x dx. Yan, kita niyo ba? And then yung final answer is negative 1 over 36 xe. Wait, para makita. U1 will be negative 1 over 36 xe minus 6x minus 1 over 216 e to the negative 6x. Ito yung sagot sa U1 natin. Okay na. Gosh. Para kunin naman natin yung U2 natin. U2 is W2. Yun yung gamit natin, W2 and W. Ang equivalent ng W2 is X and W naman is negative 6. And then U2 is negative 1 over 6x. Yan na yung sagot. And then yung i-derive natin. U2 equals negative 6x derivatives of x dx. Yan. And then yung sagot ay U2 equals negative 112x to x cube. Yan. It's and then yung ito na ang natin, yung y natin. Yan na given na lahat. And then substitute na lang natin. Bali y equals negative 36 ay negative 1 over 36 x to 6x minus 1 to 216 to the negative 6x. And then yung 3x plus negative 112x cube to the 3x. Yan yung complete natin. Negative 136 x to negative 3x. And then 1 to 216 to the negative 3x minus 1 over 12 minus or negative 1 over 12 x cube to negative 3x. Yan na yun. And then kunin naman natin yung To get the final answer, kunin natin yung y equals yc plus y sub c plus y sub p. Substitute lang. Substitute natin 1 over c1 over c1 e to the 3x plus c2 e over to the 3x. Ayan. And then negative 136x e to the 3x minus 1 over 216 e to the 3x minus 1, dito ko na nilagay kasi di kasya, minus 1 over 12x 2 e to the negative 3x equals, di ba napansin niya may kahawig? Eto, ayan, yung same lang sila yung magiging sagot. Kaya, try natin, cancel natin ito. Ito lang matitira. But, ito ay y, c1, e to the 3x, plus c2, e to the negative 3x, minus pala. Minus 130 over 36 x e negative 3x minus 112 x to the x cube e to the 3x. Ito yung final